Alright, I'm back from my water break. I'm going to tidy up my piles, grab another stack here from our Goodwill garage sale box. Sometimes we get lucky and sometimes we don't. Today, we are not lucky, my friends. I guess you could say we're lucky. Could be worse. I guess you could say we're lucky. It could be worse. The All-Star Game stuff from Colorado. Pretty cool. I'll grab it here in a second if I can get in the way of the camera. This thing. Not bad. Okay, we paid $20 for this box. So if somebody really likes that, we might get $5 out of that. $8 or something, you know? But it's something. It will add up with all these commons that we are accumulating here with not a single big name yet. Okay? You'd think a Brett Hall would have slipped by. You think a Mario Lemieux. But nope. Not a single one yet. Here is a Ray Bork. Ray Bork, and this card is only worth like 50 cents, I think, or 60. Peter Nevid, I think he's a decent player there. Ray Bork is about the best player we've pulled out of all these yet, okay? The Wayne Gretzky doesn't count because that's not any of these. Brian Leach, you could say he's close. He's kind of... Brian Leach is kind of like a Cliff Ronning to me. A Cliff Ronning with a cup. You know, you leave him in because who's a big Brian Leach fan? You know, I'm sure they exist, but his card value is just, it's not, it's like the limit of the ones you leave in the set. But today, someone might have been stingy because I'm barely getting any of those. They were not stingy on the Cliff Ronnings. Here's another Yashin. Alexander Dangle, not his rookie. Some of these are rookies from here. Here's a Derek Mayer rookie, but I don't know his whole history. Yeah, it looks like we're in the Senators. And these, I think, are all upper deck. 93 and 94. That pile is starting to add up. And I like upper deck, 93, 94. I have a bunch of Series 2, and I have a bunch of Series 1. So this will just add to my collection of my massive collection of upper deck. And I am going to do a YouTube Saturday of making sets. Am I messing these up? I'm messing. Well, it was. I'm going to do like a morning where we take out all the upper deck, because I have them like these. Okay, they're just in every random order. And we're going to do a set making morning where we just take that whole brand and get them in order 1 through the end. And make as many sets as we can. Here we go. Gravy. And that way we can get rid of some of them, because what's the point of having a whole bunch of the same type of set here? which would be Upper Deck, Score. I have a bunch of Score. I have a bunch of Pro Set. To be honest, I have so many sets of cards now. I did do a trade with a buddy who owns a card store, and he was like, oh, you're starting a website that sells junk wax and stuff? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, dude, buy me out of all these early 90s. You can just have them, dude, for a good steal of a trade. And sure enough, I was like, you know what? That's a steal of a trade. So that's what I did. I traded him some undisclosed amount of money, and I got a bunch of sets already sorted. So, I now have inventory for my little card store. My little online card store. So, early Sergei Fedorov rookie card should be pretty easy to come by if that's what you're looking for. Pavel Bure, Teemu Selanne, sets of 90 to 95, Upper Deck, everything. I'm going to have brand new cards in the pack, maybe even in the box. I do have a lot of brand new wax in the box. I have graded cards, I have autographs. So all that will be in hockeycardsonly.com. And pretty much everything we find in these hunts will get sorted and will end up for sale on the site. Okay? Pretty simple. Scott Young. Have not seen that card yet. Jamie Rivers, John Casey. Here's some Trevor Lindens. Yay, we're in the Canucks again. Okay. Hopefully we pull a Pavel Bure. Nope, we are not in the Canucks anymore. We're in Upper Deck. Oh, Cliff Ronning. We're still hitting some Canucks here. I hate when you can feel like a piece of grit in between two cards. I always try to dust them off if I feel that before I restack. Because they can scratch the card up. And we do not want that. This does not go there. That goes there. Goes there. Alright, I see a shiny card, but I think it's just another Fleer Metal. Todd Merchant. Hey, an insert. A Cujo Star Quest. Look at that. That goes right here. Alright, so we have basically two inserts for sure. And the Patrick Waugh one that came in the top loader. So I don't know if that counts. But I don't know. We'll figure that out at the very end of the video series here. I'm pretty sure this sort is going to take more than one YouTube video. I'm not streaming. I want to stream. It seems to be easier to just set up the stream and let her rip. And I think I'm going to try that for the future. Here's a Theo and a Mike Vernon. I'll set up a stream here shortly so I don't have to edit and upload, which takes a little bit of time. I'll try to go just straight live. Excuse me. I'll go straight live and you can hear my crackly voice when it crackles and I can't edit it. Anyways, I have been talking straight for 45 minutes with hardly any water breaks, except for just to keep this going, because I would like to go to bed eventually tonight. Even though I'm having fun. This is a lot of fun. It would be more fun if I was pulling some names, you know? Here's Red Wings, Dino Cicerelli's. Just give me like one Sergey. Jeez Louise. Oh, running low on those. Wait, you go here. Phil Housley. Norm MacGyver. I'll go from here. Tom Bersaro, he goes there. Some upper decks. Card number 2, that's good to know. Peter. Okay, Alexander. All right. Arms are getting tired. I'm going to take this down. Set this in here just so it's out of the way. I'm going to take the upper deck down. Okay, it's right here. Not a huge stack, you know. I'm gonna set that up here, and then I'm gonna lower the pinnacle by 2 inches, so I don't have to reach over them all. Set them there. Okay, back to sorting. Donruss. Right, we got upper deck. Upper deck. I'm glad there are at least some Flair medals in here. That's something I do not have in the collection. I'm glad there's some newer Upper Deck Series 1s. When I say newer, I'm referring newer to me, which I'm a 1990s person. So if it's 1995 or newer, that's out of the junk wax era, so I'm assuming it's a newer, it's newer to me, so forgive me if new actually is going to be 2015 and newer. Okay, and our website should have Upper Deck at least all the way from 1990 through current. It's gonna take me a year to get there, but I might be able to do it in 6 months, assuming, I don't know, if things just go a little easy for me. It's all about how many brands of pricing do I want to host on the site. And it takes a good, I don't know, night to do one brand for 1 year of hockey cards. So, but once it's done, it's done forever. You know, I can update the pricing once every, I don't know, a couple of years, or I can update it live if I find one is just skyrocketing right now and I don't want to lose all my inventory. We can change the price. But right now I'm just using trading card databases pricing, even though they're probably outdated through the coronavirus pandemic, which has changed the collecting card industry, I'm pretty sure. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of people have been working from home and garage sailing more and getting rid of stuff, and that floods the market with more cards. But I believe YouTube has helped the card industry because people are doing box openings and they're doing all kinds of stuff. eBay is definitely helping too. Anyways, I'm going to cut camera. Okay, I am back from my water break here. We have one Gretzky, okay, on the Gretzky counter. I'm going to actually set him here. I'm I'm going to tidy up these just a little bit. I'm going to give you a recap of what we have here. These are our 96 Upper Deck. I believe these to be 97 Upper Deck, which are copper colored. I don't have too many of those. And then these are, I think, 99. I'm not sure, but we'll find out. Most everything on here seems to be 95, 94. Okay. There's luckily not a lot of 90, 91, 92, 93. Like, that stuff is like, I have way too much of it. And hey man, if it's 95, 96, right now that stuff I don't have. So, I'm okay with that. Okay. Let's grab a stack and start sorting here. Okay. We have old Upper Deck. Skybox Impact. Excuse me. Score. We have Upper Deck. Upper Deck. I'm scanning names. I feel like I'm a stranger. I am a stranger. There's nobody in here so far that I'm like, oh, there we go. You know, I guess there's, I'm just kind of joking, but here's a Kozlov, but Keith Premia, and some Red Wings here. But I just haven't seen, a Jaromir Jagr yet. I have not seen a Mark Messier, which I don't really like Mark Messier, being a Canucks fan. We'll get in that later, but I have not seen any. You'd think so. Todd Merchants. You'd think so. Here we go. Is this? Nope. Thought it was an insert. We're low on inserts. Why would there be an insert in here? Okay. First off. And second, why would there be big names in here? Okay. Well, they're nice. They're nice and gave away a stranger. Patrick Walkard. Hit checks. Merchant. Paul Coffey. There's a name from the past. Great Hall of Famer Paul Coffey. And Darren Shannon. Jeff something. Owen Nolan. He's a Hall of Famer. Okay. All right. My arms are tired. What do we have here? Jeff Sanderson. That's not a bad card. Matter of fact, I almost want to check to see if this is his rookie. It is totally not. All right. Mike Garner. Almost Mark Messier. I still feel like I don't know what could be in here. Like, here's an Alexander Dangle Flare Metal. They're all fairly common. All these 99% are common. There's just literally so many cards in here that I'm assuming will catch a break eventually. We have found like one or two so far that are kind of randomly in here. But who really keeps a Cujo Star Quest card around? If that makes sense. I get it if it was in here. So we'll just have to add all those up. them up and then add all these commons to the collections, you know. Dino Cicerelli. Here's a whole bunch of Chris Draper, Larionov, Nicholas Lindstrom, and Johnson. All right, so we are in Red Wingville. Mike Vernon and Fetisov. No Fedorov, though, and no Iserman. Dino Cicerelli. Alferson. Oh, here we go! An Alferson rookie. And guess what? The corner just barely hit. But this is probably, I don't know, this is probably at least a $2 card, I would think. So 10% of the whole entire caboodle is right here. Okay, so I'm gonna make sure we look this one up when we're done. But it's a good rookie. It'd be better if it was in this Fleer Ultra, but whatever. So, just gotta. I think that card might have value, and I'm not trying to be hopeful in a big pile of junk, but that's the kind of way. You might find a weird. You're gonna find a rookie in this. You're not gonna find a, you know, some insert card, and if you did, it's probably gonna have a little bit of a ding to it. Okay, all these cards would not grade 10s. Okay, none of them would grade 10s. If you think about it, they're gonna be 9s or they're X mint. That's just the way you want to look at this era of card. If it's in really good shape, okay, then we would mark it as like good shape, and you can tell the corners. Just simply, are the corners dented? If it's folded, throw it in the garbage. Like, we wouldn't keep a folded card unless it was like really old or really special, and then at that point you mark it as almost self-graded. Yeah, we need Series 2 of Upper Deck to get some of the really good rookies. Osgood is in Series 2. Luckily, my other Goodwill buy, I kid you not, is like 4 rows of all Upper Deck Series 2 of this 93, 94 era. It's nuts, so I can't wait to go through that. Okay, grabbing another stack here just to keep it moving along. And we are still at 1 Gretzky, no Isermans, 1 Patrick Waugh, and no Pavel Bure, Sergei Fedorovs, no Lemieux or Isermans. Okay. We have a very limited amount of Ray Borks, but we're catching some rookies. Okay. And it came with some, it came with a random rookie and a random insert. So, didn't do too bad on those. But those are our pity cards. The person I think knew. But we're gonna put these Upper Decks in a set for sure. And I have all the other ones if we're missing any. So I've got so many, they all are gonna go through one. I wish these were Eric Lindros, but nope. These are all gonna go through a set sort. I don't know what you would want to call it, but setting them through the big sort to make them go in numerical order. The numerical order sort. So, here we are in Pittsburgh, it looks like. Dale Howard Chuck. It's like an insert card when you get a Fleer Metal, but then it's like nobody you've ever heard of. And you're like, oh. Okay. Here's Pronger. Not rookie card. Al McGinnis, 2 of them. Here is some Pinnacle. Here's some Score. Rick Zimbo and Konstantinov. Our Score collection over here is starting to stack up. And our Pinnacle collection is in second place. Ah, man, I bit my tongue again. What are these called? They're in first place. Leaf is in first place, by far. Excuse me. I'm gonna cut the camera. Ron Francis. All right, Ron Francis. Adam Oates. Ron Francis and okay. Cooking right along. We're about well more than 2/3 of the way through the sort. And like I said, not hitting any big names here. Not hitting any inserts either. A lot of B-liners, that's for sure. Wendell Clark's. Okay. Here's another Wendell Clark. But our hunt for rookies is what we're doing here. So far, we found only 1 or 2 good ones, but I have to look through the list, which is what we do after we do our sort, and we'll look through the list, which will go to like Trading Card Database or Beckett or any of the online pricing companies, and or even our own website, which that we can sort it by like most expensive to least expensive in the set, so you can at least see what's got value without having to look through a complete price guide just to see what everything is. Lindstrom, Konstantinov. But I'm cooking right along, aren't I? I'm kind of tired of it. Like, man, no name after no name. If you're still watching, I commend you. Because there is not bad. This is like if you went to Walmart and bought your, hey look, Joby Messier. There's a lot of kids back then that were brothers that played. It's kind of amazing. There's actually a lot of cards, bloodline cards. There's another Chris Chilio. Bloodline cards, which are brothers that have been in the NHL. A lot of that back in the day. Not as much nowadays, but it still happens. You know. Sundin twins, for example. Right, who's this? That's a cool card. Richter. Sorry if you can't really see. I'm kind of hurrying to get this done. And okay. Oh, no. Watch me find the next Gretzky. Nope, no Gretzky. Is this a Ray Bork? Nope. So far, I think there's only 3 or 4 Ray Borks that we've thrown through here, which I'm a pretty big Ray Bork fan. There's one of those Slapshot cards. There's a Steve Satos rookie, but I don't think he's a name I've heard of. Adam Oates. Upper Deck. Upper Deck. At least they didn't take out every single one of these or those. I have not found a single Young Guns in here, which why would there be? There's no Series 2, which is what I believe they're in back in the early 90s. You can correct me in the notes if you wish, in the comments below. Like I said, we are at Uno Wayne Gretzky's. Huh. So, you gotta guess. That's not a Patrick Law. You gotta guess how many Wayne Gretzky's we will find. And you will win a random thing I will give you. Probably nothing special because there's nothing special in here. If this is the only Wayne Gretzky, I'm keeping that son of a gun because, man, the pain of this sort in my left shoulder, I'm joking, it's not bad. It deserves the Wayne Gretzky. I lost an auction the other day that had a Wayne Gretzky autograph in it. It was a non-authenticated, which I could care less. It was at the Goodwill auction. And it was a whole binder with a Wayne Gretzky in it. And if you're out there and you want it, I was sleeping and I wasn't paying attention. I would have outbid you. But I didn't. And it went for $56. And it was like 500 cards in a binder, maybe 700, 400. I'll put a picture of it right here if I can do it. And it had that Wayne Gretzky auto, and I was gonna flip that thing because I'm sure it's worth $50, and that would have given me all the other cards pretty much for free, you know. And that had all of the Vancouver in it, which would have been all the Canucks. I'm sorry, not all the Canucks. It would have been all the Pavel Bures, which right now we have no Pavel Bures in this entire sort. We have no Sergeys. We've got no pretty much anybody. I haven't seen. Here's a Valerie Bure. Close, but not quite. He's cool though. I should send him some freaking cards to get autographed because he's awesome. I hear he's hilarious. So he trolls the media, and anybody who trolls the media, their autograph to me is worth 100 times more than anybody who doesn't. So if you're trolling the media, then you're cooler than any other hockey player. But the media, you're playing with fire, so you got to know what you're doing. I think he knows what he was doing. But anyways, you can look it up. Look up what he did and tell in the description of the video if you think it's funny or not, and you can tell everybody what he did because I won't tell you guys what he did. I'll let you guys look it up. But he is married to Full House, one of the girls from Full House, and she was the mastermind, I think, behind the troll of the media. Anywho, Valerie Bure. So I was a big Pavel Bure fan of all people. And then you have Full House, and then that's just weird. Someone from Russia, you know. But people in movie stars marry athletes and stuff like that, I guess. So, anyways. Mike Garner, let's get back to talking about hockey cards, because we're hockey cards only. Hockey cards. Oops. Hockey cards only. There we go. Right now, we're common cards only. Oh, as I say that, Felix Potvin, we're doing good on goalies. on these Star Quests. 1 star. That's still not that great. We have a lot of Star Quest here at the store. So that will go in. There's another Felix pop in. I like Felix pop in cards. Excuse me. The store has quite a few Star Quests, but I do not have the complete set. So I'm not really looking for the complete set, but they're just the cards that do stroll through quite often. That and the Collector's Choice. I probably have 100 of those. So a very good starter set. And I also have a lot of Topps Gold, which, you know what? Have we seen a single Topps card in here? Or have we seen a single O-Pee-Chee card in here? The answer is no. So whoever bought these was not that cool, is what I'll say. They didn't have the old school stuff. They had this like fake Fleer Pinnacle stuff I didn't buy. I was like, that's fake hockey cards. No, I'm just joking. I'm kidding. But I just didn't get them. They were kind of like less common. So these are less common than, you know, some of these Upper Deck. Like Donruss, I think they might have stopped making cards after that year, for all I know, for hockey. Because shortly after this era, it was like no more logos on the card. Okay. Something like that. Alright. But we're buzzing right through. Oh, look at this. Some Pinnacles. Packet. Nobody that great, everybody. They're going to go there. Then we got a Joe Murphy. We're starting to stack up there. Man. Ugh. Then there. Okay. We are 80% done. We are down to no, still no Yzermans, no Lemieux, 1 Patrick Waugh, and 1 fake Wayne Gretzky card. So, can we say that this Goodwill hunt has been successful? I would say we're teetering on breaking even, because how can you lose? How can you lose when you're getting when it was $20? That's gonna be the next situation. You really can't. Did we get a lot of losers right now? I could say, yeah. I could say 99.9%. But when you get 20 pounds or 14.7 pounds, you're gonna get, if you look through them, you know, you're gonna put the value. There might only be $1 here, when we put them all in the bundles of sets. Actually, I would say, yeah, most of these are just commons, because what makes a set worth anything is the fact that it has the Mario Lemieux and the Steve Yzerman and the Sergei and Pavel Bure. Here is the last of it. Okay? So I'm going to set this down. Okay, we are back at it. I am at our back at card sorting. Okay, we got Donruss. We've got I flip a lot of these upside down for some reason. 91, 92. Russ Courtnall, Igor Larionov. Okay. Days Lamar. Tony Amante. A lot of names like that in here. Middle 90s. Middle 90s B-liners. A-liners too. Jeremy Roenick. Okay. But have not hit any big names. I mean, I would love a Chris Chelios rookie card, but I mean, that's that, you know. Do I have one? I think I have one. Jeremy Roenick's rookie card, do I have? No. I have got to get one of those. Bernie Nichols. All right, we're getting to the end of this sort, and I will show you up close how tall these stacks are, okay, and kind of what we ended up with here. But it seems like we've got a bunch of starter sets, okay. When you put all this together, we did not hit any names. This has been sorted. These have been sorted before, and somebody took all the good cards out, in short, you know, and this is kind of what you get with a Goodwill grab bag auction, okay? Now, depending on what you're doing, you know, we have a website that we can individually inventory all these in a SKU that's already existing. So it's not that big of a deal to just once a year update the inventory per brand, and then we collect them and do some sets and whatnot, and get rid of them that way. But they'll sit with the other ones until, and when they get too many, you make sets. So if you need any singles, we've got them. And this helped our inventory grow because I didn't have any of this brand. I have these. I don't have any of those. So it'll be interesting. A lot of the stuff we didn't have. I didn't have any of these Pinnacle. We have a whole bunch of these Pinnacle. Jeff O'Neill rookie. That's not bad. Let's see here. Sanderson, not rookie. I think I've checked already twice today on him. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed the sort. Like the channel, okay, or like the video. Subscribe to the channel. I'm sorry, this is kind of one of my early videos, and I have more of these to do. So I will hope you guys liked it. Oh, timeout. Timeout! I got more. Look. Look, look, look. Anyways, now I can tell you to do it correctly. Dun 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 dun. Like, share, and subscribe. There we go. Do you guys like how I did it? Do you guys like how I did that? Like, share, and subscribe. Bob Probert. Like, share, and subscribe. Hockey cards only. Look at that. It's not an insert. Like, share, and subscribe. Really, guys, just subscribe to it and check it in like a month. And then you can kind of see what everything's been going on. Check the website out, www.hockeycardsonly.com. Check these out. We got a Wendell Clark. A lot of Wendell Clarks. Like, share, and subscribe. Man. All right, we're getting down. Oh, if that's not Chris, that was good. We're getting down to the very end of the Wayne Gretzky Hope to see if we had any more Wayne Gretzkys. The answer is... Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Wait. We have him. The answer is... Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. No, we got no more Wayne Gretzkys. Oh, well. that was fun though. I am going to organize these stacks, and I will put them up in the archives, where later we will sort them into sets. So, if you liked anything here, guys, hit me up. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the sort. Okay, I'm going to do a recap here and get a quick drink of water. Anyway, let me clear my throat. The recap is going to be of what we found in here while I put a few cards in some sleeves. The StarQuest cards are in surprisingly good shape. Only this corner was a little hit. Other than that, I'm kind of shocked that these things were in that good a shape after seeing them shipped in that condition, you know? But we'll keep them from deteriorating any more by sleeving these things up here. I'm going to put them in order of year, of oldest to newest, so we can kind of get a good look at what everything looked like. I hate putting already feathered. This one's bottom corner is not perfect. We'll just say that. It's just barely hit, but you have to be more delicate on when putting it in a sleeve. Okay. Alright, so recap. We all know we got the Peter Forsberg rookie card. We have a fake Wayne Gretzky card from First Sports Card 1998 from Sports Illustrated. So, I don't know much about this thing, so I know Wayne Gretzky's Wayne Gretzky. So I'm going to put this thing in a sleeve. I might be doing overkill for it because it's probably cereal box, but it might be worth $1 to somebody. So now we have it in inventory. Look, Wayne Gretzky special Sports Illustrated card. Alright, so I started stacking up stuff. Let me get this kind of out of the way here. This is all the 93, 94, which is kind of a junk wax. It's when the set started getting a little bit more expensive because they had a lot more inserts. They had the next line inserts, which I have a lot of. And, oh, Gretzky's great ones are in here. Not in here. Oh, man, we got two cats. Guys? All right. Hold on, Bubba. Hold on. This is my boy cat. This is Bubba. He's super playful. And he wants to beat up his sister right now, who just bit my hand. How are you doing, buddy? I will give you a break. You gotta go? Okay, alright, let's keep doing this. So, we have our 93, 94 right here, which I've got about 500 cards probably. That, oh man. Okay, he's just hungry. He's jumping up on the table. Here are our Skybox Impacts. These are 1996. So I'm going to put these here in the 1996 row, and I'm going to pan the camera so you can see all these 96 era. Okay, so here are the good cards. Here are Pinnacle. I don't think we got a whole set of Pinnacle, y'all. It's too bad. But what do you expect? So here's Pinnacle, and these are 95. So I'm gonna put them right here with 95. These here are 90 Pinnacle. Okay. Is there a special card in there? I don't know exactly what year that one is. That says it's score 1993. Okay, so even though it says Pinnacle, That's a score. Okay, so here we have these. These are 97. Okay, so I'm gonna put them right here with 97. And then these, I think these are the other pinnacles. If I remember correctly, they are 95. So these gold bar cards are 95. So I'm gonna put them right here with the other pinnacles. I think these are Flare Ultra. Flare Ultra has the gold, and they have the year, luckily, right on the outside. I love how some cards do that. This is 94, 95. That's gonna still be, that's gonna be like there. Okay, these are early 90s. The only early 90s cards that were in here, okay, were these 91, 92 upper decks. Not too bad. Not a lot of them, as you can see. I'll set them to my left with this Peter Forsberg rookie card. What do we have next? We have 95, 96 Fleer Ultras, only 2. So that's kind of weird. Put those here with the 95, 96. I don't know. I'm just going to put them with the discard pile right there because there's only 2. Here's Upper Deck. I think these are 97. Yep, 97. So 95, 6, 7 Upper Deck. Then what are these Upper Deck? These got me thinking. These are 95 with the gold, with the bronze. Remember earlier in the video, I didn't remember what the bronze. These are 95. Okay. So I'm gonna put them over here in order. And then we have these right here, which are 98. So 95, 96, 98 Upper Deck. I don't have any 97s. I do, but not right here today. Here are the goodies. Okay. Which was the Daniel Alferson rookie, an Ed Johansson rookie, a Naslin rookie, a couple Progner rookies, okay, not to forget our Peter Forsberg. Then I think this SP I thought was special. Then another Ed whatever rookie. Sorry, I can't say his name. Then another SP, and that one's Dino Cicerelli, so that's a B-lister. Another SP, which I'll put in a sleeve until I know these are not inserts. And I just think that somebody ordered one random pack of SP Authentics. And that's what's in here. But eventually there'll be more SP Authentics because I have like a shit ton of more cards that I've already bought, okay, that are in need of sorting. This was a nothing special card, I believe. Put it there. So, last but not least, let's bring this out. Okay. I'm gonna put these there. I've got our Patrick Waugh insert card. Put that up there. We have the Collector's Choice Arthur Urbe Players Club, which is an insert card. Not a very expensive insert card, but it goes with this set, and we have a lot of this set, so there's that. This will go over here. I'm going to pick these all up and put them with rookies. Okay. And then we had these few SP Authentics, which I don't know. Fleer Ultra. Where's more? Those. They're really good at that. Fleer Ultra, I'll put with that Ultra right there. Don't need those anymore. Here's our score. And then last but not least, here's this really weird 93. This almost goes in the discard pile. So, as you can see, that's what you get in a huge sort like this. This isn't very huge. Let's look at these and see if I should sleeve them. I don't know what these are worth, and I didn't give it much time earlier. I don't even know if they'll fit. But I'm a fan of at least acting like we are trying, you know? If it fits, it fits. It might stick out the top, so. These are like tall boys. Anyways, I don't want to ruin that. So, I have a different container for these, but we do have the Joe Sakic and Patrick Waugh. It kind of just says some stuff about him. Look at that. Sorry, my hand's shaking. So, Peter Forsberg. Always remember your address and phone number. This is for kids for sure. Okay, cool. Anyways, this is a all-star game card thing. So I'm not going to mess with it. I'm going to put it in a sleeve. And it has Ray Bork, Patrick Watt, Prongner, Theo. We have a lot of Theo today. Joe Sakic, and we have Paul Kariya. So, something interesting to have also. I'll probably put these with it because I think they went together. So that's what I will do. And I hope you enjoyed the sort. Like, share, and subscribe to Hockey Cards Only. Thank you very much.